Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to Just a Girl Loves Spurs Friday edition with the lovely Ellie. How are you, Ellie?
I'm all right. I'm looking after the pets still down in Lowestoft.
I can
I
see the
haven't
big
killed
cat.
any.
No, I can see the big
Yeah,
black
the
and white
cat's
cat.
over there, and the dog's just behind me, the Chihuahua.
Oh,
She's
bless,
lovely. Yeah, the
bless
cat's a
them.
boy and the dog's a girl.
Ah, are you missing home?
Yeah, I am, but I'm watching films. Watched more films in the time that I've done all year. I watched The Holiday as well. That's a lovely
I've never
Christmassy
seen
film.
that
Oh, you got to watch it, Kate. It's lovely.
because I love
But,
Jude Law. Is Jude Law in it?
yeah, Jude Law and Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz and Jack Black.
I'll have to watch that.
Fantastic film.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
I
proper
love Christmas.
girly film, though.
Oh, that's all right. I'll make Jim watch it with me though.
Yeah.
He won't mind. He won't mind watching it with me. Let's see who's in the chat before we crack on.
Yeah.
Good morning. No, it's not. It's good afternoon, Adrian
Good
Schroker. Hope you
afternoon.
got well. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Big up Martin Knightsbridge, first member in the house. Thank you for your super chats the other day. Obviously, with Mickey, it was quite hectic, but yeah, thank you very much for the super chats. Hope everyone
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Afternoon to Drew La La. She says
My
afternoon to the
niece.
Kate, Auntie Ellie, and all in chat. Big up Leo says my homies, good morning. Get any sleep, Kate? Not a lot. Jimbo was on with Leo till 1:30, and I
Oh
just
my
drifted
God.
off. And then he woke me up, Jim, because he's got a voice that's like a foghorn, talking to him on after the show, and I was like, oh my God, joking. So no, I didn't have much sleep.
Did you throw a wet blanket over him?
I did shout at him, and I didn't know that I was on loudspeaker, but I did shout at him and tell him that he's too fucking. Oh, I was going to swear then, too loud. I nearly swore.
Too effing loud.
I did. I went, are you having a laugh? Can't you just
Oh
talk
no, my
quietly?
God. Yeah. I'll do that with Angela. She tells me off.
Oh,
I have to go into the bathroom so she can't hear me.
I think if Jim had gone in the garden, I still would have heard him. He's so loud. It's never too early for snow, Martin Knightsbridge. It's never
No,
too early.
not.
Adrian Everton found guilty of FFP charges. Premier League make 10-point deduction decision. What now for Chelsea and City? Do you know what? We will talk about that in a bit.
Oh my God, poor Everton.
I know. Good afternoon, Mark CFC. Hope you are well. Good to see you as always. Afternoon, Kate and Ellie. Hope you're both great. Hope all in good in chat. Big up, Luton Dan.
Yeah.
And Leo says, to be fair, we did sabotage her sleep. Yes, you did. I did enjoy the show, though. Thought the show was excellent, Leo. So,
yeah.
yeah, the news broke not long ago that Everton have been given an immediate 10-point deduction, which takes them down to 19th place, joint bottom of the league.
Oh my God.
They are appealing, or are going to appeal. But the first thing I said to Jim was, wow, well, what about Chelsea and Man City?
Yeah. I hope they didn't take 10 points off them as well, or even more.
How do they get away with it? I mean, Everton, all right, they've broken the rules, but how have Chelsea and Man City got away with it for so long, and yet Everton have had the book thrown at them?
Yeah, all the rich kids in Chelsea, they're getting away with it, and all the poor sods in Everton are not. It's not right.
No,
you know?
It's not right. They're talking about appealing and said that they haven't taken into account COVID or something when calculating whatever income or whatever it is that's caused them to be out of this fair play business. But it's baffling to me. And also how quickly they've done it when considering the Man City and Chelsea things have been being investigated forever. It's just so corrupt.
I just hope they find some stuff on those teams as well so that they can get the book thrown at them. Because, you know, Man City, they've ruled the roost, haven't they? So if they're found guilty, they should really throw the book at them.
100%. All the trophies that they've won and the leagues and the money they've earned from it, it's outrageous. It really is so outrageous. I do feel for Everton. They've been kind of made into a spectacle when it's probably small fry in comparison to what the others have done.
Yeah, like we finished second to Chelsea one year, didn't we? So if they find them guilty, we can have the league championship for that year. Come on,
I think that's fair. I think that's very fair.
That is fair.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Ian Barron says, good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're well and having a great day of lights as normal. Good luck with your channel, lovely ladies and everyone. Big up, Ian. Jason big up to you, says Chelsea's date back to 2012. Nothing will happen to them or City. Too bad for the Premier League to punish them.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's outrageous.
I know, outrageous.
That's all right, Leo. I can let him hang out with you sometimes.
It's boys will be boys, isn't it?
You know what? The thing is with Jim is when he talks at a normal level, it's what most people would think is shouting. He's just got a really loud voice, and the whole house shook. I was like, "What is he doing?" Wait, up.
I wish my mum was still alive, right? Because we used to call my mum Foghorn. Really, Drula will know. She'll probably put a comment now.
Oh my God!
You can hear her from the end of the street. I'm telling
you. That's Jim. I swear to God, Leo's in Denver, and I reckon he could have heard him without him even being on microphone. He was so loud. Yeah, exactly. Mark, why would you only get a fine? A fine for Chelsea's nothing. We need them to lose points. I don't understand why there's no consistency in the punishment.
Yeah, if it's FFP, that's what they've done Everton on, haven't they?
Yeah. Big up Lee Smithy Smith. Good to see you. Imagine being a Darlington fan and being made bankrupt and demoted 4 leagues. Not good. Exactly. They should do that to Chelsea, Man City, and Everton. Sorry, Mark, but I mean it.
They did it to Rangers in Scotland as well. They demoted them, didn't they?
They did, yeah. Chelsea are guilty of not disclosing 2 transfers in their financial report before Todd Bowley took over. See, they're so corrupt. It's just, it really makes me cross.
Yeah.
Makes me cross. Martin says, I reckon they should throw all the other 19 teams out the league and we'll still finish second in a 1-horse race.
Do you know what? I was born in 1962, yeah. I haven't seen us win the league. You haven't seen us win the league. Jim, I think he was born the year we won the league.
He was born same year as you, 62.
Oh, 62, yeah. So a year after, yeah. It's so depressing. Come on, Spurs. Get your finger out, man.
Exactly. Jason says, plays in to leave his hands. He will use Everton as an excuse not to spend. Yeah, like he needs any more excuses. Oh, my good God.
If you hear a noise, that's the dog attacking the teddy.
Oh, right. Luton Dan says his ex used to sound like a crow. There you go. Jim's ex used to look like a crow.
What does a crow sound like? That sounds more like a dog.
But yeah, so Everton are in a bit of disarray. Not really much to speak about because obviously there's no football. I mean, I saw reports yesterday. Does Jim start the songs at the ground with his voice? Oh, do you know what? His voice is unreal. I saw reports yesterday that Arsenal are close to signing Douglas Luiz from Villa. I don't know how sort of true that is, but God, what a player he is.
That's going to push him up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We'll have to counteract it, Kate, and buy Mbappe.
Mbappe, you imagine? Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's not coming. But we can sign some players, right? But if we haven't got no money in the coffers like they said we haven't, but I think that's just conjecture. I think we have. I think we're giving people false hope.
We must have money.
Clubs, that's what I mean.
Yeah, we must have money in the kitty. I mean, come on.
Man.
The amount of money they make.
63,000 people going through the turnstile. And the amount of money that's spent on beers, pies, fish and chips, burgers.
Exactly.
All that profit, you know.
And that's not to mention shirt sales and not to mention the concerts and the boxing that goes on. It's NFL. It's bonkers.
I think we get most of our revenue from the Korean fans.
Yeah.
Whenever I go past the Spurs shop, there's loads of South Korean ladies in there mainly buying Sonny shirts.
That's what I mean. It's bonkers. Yeah. Dave Hamilton, big up to you, says City are facing 115 charges, but all have to be investigated first before any action, as far as I know. Yeah, but I bet they, but it just disappears. It'll just go on, and then I reckon it'll just disappear, and we won't hear any more about it.
Yeah, by the time they do it, Man City have won 10 more league titles.
Exactly. Big up, Bobby K. Good to see you, Bobby. Hope you are well.
He's reckoning he's too old, he said. So I said, listen, I've got 20 years on you nearly. And he's going, I'm getting old.
You're as old as you feel, which isn't good for me, because I feel about
as old as the woman you feel.
Yeah, exactly. Lee says, where was you at the Chelsea game, Elly? I went to the Antwerp and see Phil P and Still, but no Queen Elly.
I was with my cousin, so we went separate ways. Like we did a restaurant before, and I just went to the match, and then he drove me home. So I wanted to get home early as well, because my family always say, when you go Spurs, you go missing for a day.
Because you get on the salt.
Yeah.
Jason says, how can we have no money with the 9th richest club in the world? Exactly that.
Come on, man. They must have some stash somewhere.
Yeah, stashed in Levy's bloody back pocket. Jason said, fans that believe there's no money, let me know. I've some magic beans for sale. I saw I think it was you, Jason, that said to Mickey Hazard on Wednesday you'd give him 50 grand for his medal. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm sure I saw you put that. No sign of Jimbo. You think he's okay? Yes, Jimbo's fine. I've given him the link if he wants to come on. But yeah, he's fine. Ian says, I was born in 74. I've seen Darlington FC win a minimum of 5 promotions that I can remember. That's the only chance we've got. If we go down, maybe we'd see us come back up. It's the only trophy I think we're going to see. Oh.
Sorry, my daughter was phoning me. I just clicked it off.
I can see the dog attacking the teddy. It's hilarious.
The dog's gone nuts. He's so angry. He must be an Everton fan.
Even that, he thinks the teddy's called Daniel Levy.
What are you talking about?
Big up to Chris Agambar. Hope you are well.
The chicken man.
Yeah, good to see you.
Drumstick man, I call him.
Bobby K, you're the only one that gets my name correct on here. Why? What have I said? What's your name? What? Big up.
Isn't it Lee Smithy Smith?
Yeah, but I think everyone just calls him Smithy. I think that's why.
Smithy!
Oh, smudger!
Come on, smudge.
Yes, Christmas background already. I don't care. It's November. My tree is going up this weekend.
Yep.
I've had a crap
when I get home, I'm putting mine up as well. Then I've got to call Sophia to come and decorate it. Yeah. She's brilliant.
There you go. You see, Christmas is arriving in our house.
I'm having Christmas at mine this year, and we said we're going to order food in, but then they changed their mind. They want to cook now. So I'm going to help, obviously. I'll do like all the trimmings. I'm going to make Tios some nice stuffing. He likes rice with chicken livers with loads of herbs and peppers. That's what he likes as his stuffing. Yeah.
I've never had chicken livers, I must admit. I like lamb's liver. But...
chicken livers are all right. You have to cut them up and then fry them with red wine.
Right.
Yeah, and garlic and herbs. It really is nice.
I can't wait to come to your house, Elly. I'm not going to lie. I can't wait to try your food. But like I say, we're coming down beginning of January, going to Kent.
Yes.
So we'll come back through London and
take
come
a detour.
Yes.
Detour to the Cacaratoses.
Exactly that. And come and see you. Because I can't come all the way down there and not see you. Not in a million years.
I know.
So that'll be good fun. So do you do turkey?
Yeah, I do. I put bacon on the turkey as well.
Yeah,
I pierce it and I put butter in the skin. Yes, I pierce it loads of times and I put like rosemary, thyme, bacon, salt and pepper, and the butter inside. And then I make a stuffing for it inside as well. But Joanna, she makes a separate stuffing, which is absolutely divine. And my mum came, before my mum passed away, she said that was the best stuffing that she's ever tasted. And that is a compliment, because my mum is fussy on her food. Oh, yeah, so we're going to get Joanna to make that again this year.
Yeah, sounds lovely. Yeah. Do you know what? This is what happens, you see. You talk about food and Jim just appears. Like magic.
Well, I thought I heard my name being slung around like I'm a foghorn or something.
Yeah, exactly right. And also Ben and Leo were a bit concerned that they haven't seen you because of last night. They thought I might have murdered you.
You've already pushed him down the stairs.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying,
Thanks, Ben and Leo.
my mum was a foghorn as
Very,
well.
very, not very
Jim.
nice of you to worry about me.
But, Jim, you're really lagging.
Yeah, you're loud. You're loud
Well, I
and
don't
proud.
think I'm loud.
No, you're lagging.
Oh, he's lagging.
What do
You're lagging.
you want me to
Yeah, I
go
bet
out and
you-
come back in?
I bet
Yeah.
you've got updates on your laptop. Big up, Jose.
I
Hope
love
you're
him. He's
well.
so funny.
He's so gormless, honestly.
He's like my husband. My husband's the same with tech. He just doesn't know what to do.
You know what Bobby said to me when Jim and Theos, is it Theos?
Yeah, Theo.
Theo. He said Jim and Theo get on like a house on fire. Honestly.
They really would.
Yeah,
I wish
exactly.
my mum was still alive because then they could both go. They don't even have to get a foghorn. They just speak to each other and they're here.
If this can't cook, won't cook. No, but I'm feeling Christmassy today. What can I say? Bobby says having a meal at Elly's house is the equivalent to getting to a taste of heaven.
Oh yes.
There you go.
Yeah, I made him this cabbage and onion salad, right? And I made meatballs and macaroni in the oven called macaroni al forno. That's what it's called. What else? And I made the chicken and I made 2 salads. The boys didn't really eat the salad. They were for the meats, but Bobby, he loved the salad. Oh my God. Yeah.
That's
well,
my boys.
It is nice because it's a proper, that big cabbage, right? It's like an oval shape, and you chop it up with onion and just put olive oil, lemon, and salt. It's so delicious, Kate. It's so
Sounds
delicious.
lovely.
Yeah.
Jim's like that, and William's like that. They don't eat the rabbit food; they eat the meat. Whereas I'm all about the salad. Yeah, I like the salad. That's me.
Does Frankie make the meatballs for you? The koftedes?
No, I've never had meatballs.
Never had them. Oh, they're delicious.
I'm gonna have to try them.
Yeah, I'll make them when you come round.
Oh, lovely. Jason says, bloody hell, it's turned into an episode of This Morning. Yeah, look, it's taking recipe notes. Look, I'm sorry, but there's not a lot of football to talk about. It's international break, so
I already sent the recipe for macaroni in the oven to Bobby. He's got it, but he hasn't made it yet. I don't think. Last time I spoke to him, he hadn't made it.
I've never tried that either.
It's so delicious, and it's not hard to make. All it is macaroni mincemeat with herbs. And then macaroni, then the bechamel sauce and the 4 cheeses on top.
Sounds lovely.
It's better to use the cheese in the bechamel sauce as well. So you put 4 cheeses in the bechamel sauce, and then it's so delicious.
That bechamel sauce, isn't that what they use for lasagna?
Yeah, but this one, you put egg in it as well, right? Oh. And 4 cheeses, milk, flour, butter, mix it up. And warm the milk up before, so that the flour doesn't curdle. Yeah.
I've never ever tried it. So
macaroni al forno. That's what it's called.
Bobby says, Kate, you will enjoy everything. I hate salad and had to come back for seconds with Elly's salad. Still need to make a mac and cheese. Worried about messing it up and ruining it.
Yeah. You have to be a daredevil, Bobby, and go for it.
Yeah, do it. Sometimes
it goes wrong.
And you know what? Sometimes
the dog or the cat.
But sometimes you make things, it goes wrong, and it still tastes good. So you never know.
You can't go wrong with macaroni cheese. Just don't overboil the macaroni because you're going to put it in the oven.
Yeah.
So you do it so it's al dente, and then what you do, the juice, so that it doesn't dry out. You splash a little bit of juice before you put the mincemeat on. Yeah.
That's so nice.
This is cooking by Elly.
Yeah, cooking by Elly. Drula says, oh my God, my nan was foghorn leghorn.
She was. Honestly. Flipping hell. I should give Jim a run for his money, I'm telling you.
Mark says, can we talk about the women getting robbed against Real Madrid?
The women getting robbed by Real Madrid?
What's that?
I don't get it.
Nor do I.
The women. Well, Spurs, What, did Spurs play a friendly game against Real Madrid?
First I've heard of
I
it.
don't think so, because I've been looking on Instagram. There's nothing about that, unless I missed it.
Oh, I haven't seen anything about it either.
The women getting robbed by Real Madrid. Right.
This is Chelsea
maybe,
women's.
maybe another woman's. Oh, Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea women.
Chelsea, yeah, Chelsea played in the Champions League. Yeah, Real Madrid, they're quite hard. The Spanish teams are quite hard to beat. They're like up there, Barcelona, but the French team, Lyon, are really good as well.
Yeah. Yeah, look, Bobby says me and Elly are going to do a live mac and cheese cooking stream.
Yes, Bobby. Come on, get it on.
Elly for your belly.
Elly for your belly, yeah. I'll make your belly fat. That's what I'll do.
It's all Greek to me, says Beyond 72. I
like Gordon Ramsay when he was with what's his name? The Italian chef. Gino Campo. Yeah, he goes, Greek food's better than Italian, and he goes, what? he couldn't take it, and he's saying yes, they've got more variety, they've got much better food than Italy, and he went into one.
I said to Frank the other day when we saw Frankie, I said, I just want to go to Cyprus so I can go to the seafood restaurants, because he said it's that fresh, you can see it coming out of the sea and you eat it, and I'm like, oh my god, that's like my dream. So I love seafood.
The fish is lovely over in Cyprus, and the chicken tastes like pork a bit.
Really?
Yeah, it does, because they live out on the land, right, and they eat all lovely food, and it's a rich flavour, but it's more porky than chickeny. I mean, it is chicken, but it tastes more like pork. You know, the flavour. Yeah. And it's very tender though. It's not tough like pork. It's still tender, but it's got a really lovely flavour. Especially when it's barbecued. It's delicious.
Sounds it.
Yeah.
I hope everyone enjoyed the Mickey Hazard interview on Wednesday. It was I can honestly say it was one of the highlights of my whole life, and that's not even being an exaggeration. Jim and I absolutely we couldn't really speak after. We was both really emotional. Jim, because Mickey Hazard's been one of his heroes since he was a kid. And me, because I just felt so blessed that he'd come on the show, and also just a lovely human. And to hear someone talk about playing for Spurs and have them talk to you about it is amazing. I really was blown away. But
he's so good watching it as well, Kate.
Yeah.
You know? Watching you two's faces was like, it's like Christmas has come early for you, you know? Yeah.
It was. I said to Jim, when I watched it back, I said, God, everyone needs to find someone who looks at them like you look at Mickey Hazard. He's just in awe of him the whole time. He's hanging on every word that he said.
Yeah.
But he is going to come back on, Mickey. He said to me, literally, any time you want me on, I'll come on. Just the loveliest. He is just, oh my God. I can't cope with what a wonderful human he was, and so humble. When he said that he was down the tunnel on the finale, and he was worried people wouldn't know who he was. Do you know what I mean? It's incredible.
I know. And do you know what? He was just as skillful as all those players that he mentioned, Glenn Hoddle and Ozzy Ardiles. He had a different type of skill than Glenn Hoddle, but his close control and his dribbling, and his awareness and his vision was exceptional, you know. So I'll put him up there with all the greats of our club, because he was fabulous.
Yeah, I thought it was a really open interview, and he even got emotional talking about his mum and dad, which was nice to see. But I have got the video. Williams edited it for me, so the sound's better, but I'm going to upload it today because I know some people couldn't hear it. It wasn't great sound. But if we put it
a little bit, I could hear it, but it was a little bit sometimes in and out, but it was okay. We could hear what he was saying.
Yeah, well, Wills has taken all the static out and he's leveled the sound out, so I am going to re-upload it and clip it as well. But
it was a good show. It's brilliant.
It was a real highlight of my life. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, he's a lovely man, lovely man. What did
Adrian say there?
the pygmies come all the way from South America to dip their darts in my soup?
I don't get it.
How do I?
Adrian must be on the.
I get what Martin said. It was more porky than chickeny. Hilarious.
Yeah, it is. That's why.
I enjoyed it up until the Levy legacy nonsense. Just my opinion. I get why he has to say it though. Still a legend. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to talk about Daniel Levy. I told Jim not to mention Daniel Levy, but he couldn't help himself. But
he's an ambassador, so he has to toe the line.
Of course he does.
When you think about it, what he said wasn't wrong, because he has done a lot for the club in terms of putting us in a position to be sustainable, to have money coming in, to build our club up. But the thing is, we want to win trophies. You know, why are you in football? Just to make money?
Yeah.
You know, be sustainable, yes. Keep your club afloat, yes. But no trophies in the cabinet for 15 years.
Yeah.
And before that, it was, they came 2000, didn't they? So 8 years, drain, and 15. So it's 22 years, isn't it, of just one trophy.
Yep.
It's not
good enough. But I do also, like you say, agree that he has built this incredible stadium and regenerated the area.
Credit.
Yeah. So he will leave a legacy there.
Well, it's our money that's built it.
Yeah.
We're the ones who put the money in. So he's just used our money to build us a stadium. So it's our money. You've got to see it that way. It's the fans that, without the fans, the club will fold.
Yeah, exactly.
They just do concerts and there won't be no football club there. And what's the point of that if the Tottenham Hotspur go into liquidation, if we withdraw all our money? You know, not that we're going to do that, but they're living off our money. So everything that's put into the club is from the fans, isn't it?
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Drew sent me a lovely message after to say she enjoyed it. I took the snow off you, Dan. I took the snow away. It's just a plain screen. Pygmies use poison darts. I still don't get it. I don't get
it. You have to explain it to us.
Yeah, I know. Us ladies.
Going over our heads.
Yeah, big up Bill says anyone who is that dedicated and loves Spurs like Mickey Hazard is a legend, not even taking into account his footballing ability. Yeah, you can see how much he adores the club.
You know what I liked? You know what I liked as well? You know, when he was talking about Chelsea, he just called them an employer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Chelsea fan, but
he saw
it like as a job rather than like he wanted to come back to Spurs and he got his dream. He came back as well.
I did. I think I loved it when he said God was a Tottenham fan because he showed it by making the rainbow. I just thought, what a great story. Jason says he built the stadium for his benefit, no one else's. Yeah, probably, but it will still be part of his legacy. Leachy will have a legacy, unfortunately, not a footballing one. Smash the likes, people. It really helps. Thank you. The pygmies come all the way from South America to dip their poison darts in my soup. I still don't get it. I don't know if I'm being fit.
I don't get it either. We're lost. Lost in translation.
I don't understand. It's Friday. My brain's not working. Up John N. I hope you are well. I did tally up the scores for last week. I'm not going to go through them all, but I will tell you, Elly, you smashed it last week with your predictions. You got 8. I got 4, and Stell got 5. So I was last. So you're now 6-4 in front.
Come on, Elly. I'm doing well. I'm fourth in the league on talk and ball. I was top, but Chris Peters got, I think, 4 or 5 scores accurate. So he went top of the league. But but they haven't done any shows for a few days, talk and ball. I think something's wrong. I'm going to call Jose and see what's up.
He was just in here, wasn't he, Jose? I don't know if he's gone again.
Yeah, no, they haven't done a show for 2 or 3 days now.
Oh, perhaps one of them's
Yeah.
poorly.
Maybe because of international break, they think there's nothing to talk about. You
Exactly.
know? Yeah.
Exactly. Mark says most footballers do see it as a job. Could be worse. He could be Paul Merson of Blue, but now look at him, pure Arsenal. And Darren Bent. I hate the way that he talks about Spurs. And I hate, the worst of all is Jason Cundy, the way he talks about Tottenham, considering they paid his wages and he was crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got no time for him at all. My cooking is so bad. The pygmies come all the way from South America to dip their poison darts in my soup. Oh, I see. So
Oh, right.
I kind of get it.
You just have to go on pot noodle, Adrian.
Yeah, it's far too complicated for a Friday
Here he
afternoon.
comes. Jimbo.
Hello, Jimbo.
I bloody hate technology. It's doing me updates. Why is it doing me updates? I didn't ask it to update anything. I like it as it is. Why does it keep updating loads of shit that I don't use?
Do that. Yeah, they do it at the most inopportune moment as well, Jimbo. I remember
shouldn't the
once
computer ask me if I want updates done?
My computer was updating.
You're still lagging because I can hear you downstairs and then you come through like 20 seconds after. Have the updates finished?
Yeah, it says finished.
Didn't it ask you to restart?
Yeah, I restarted.
Oh, wait, you're just lagging a little bit. You're so gormless, it's hilarious.
All right, Drula. Do you want me to go off and come on the iPad?
Yes.
Bloody computer. Well, why have I got a computer if it don't work properly?
It does, but you broke
brand new as well. You have to look at it for me,
babe. Window, Jim. Right out the window. Go on, get out of here.
He's talking to himself. He's going, yeah, I could easily do that. And he doesn't realise that he's actually left.
He goes, I will.
Did you start watching Pornhub? I make that mistake all the time. I think you did.
Yeah. It's sort of crashed.
He's so gormless with technology. It's hilarious. He calls me, and I thought I was quite good now, but I'm at a stage where I call William. So it's like Jim calls me, I call Wills, and eventually we get it sorted. So, but yeah, I think England are playing tonight. Is that right?
Yeah, they're playing Malta or Italy.
Yeah.
No, is it Italy or Malta? Malta, yeah. Yeah. So that should be an easy game for them. If they don't win that one,
yeah,
they need to just go and lie down on a bed somewhere.
Jim's homeland. Because Jim's obviously half Maltese, so
yes. So what's he going to do? He'd be rooting for England, I presume.
Yeah, all day long. Cool. All day long. You need to build a man cave in the garden, Jim. I need a woman cave, not a man cave. He can stay in the front room and I'll go in my little cave. Big up, Amir. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Always nice to see you.
The room you're in now, Kate, is that your living room?
No, this is my the top of my stairs.
Top of your stairs?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So
that's my bedroom. That's my bedroom. Yeah, I'm on the landing. Yeah.
All right. And then Jim's downstairs.
In the lounge, yeah.
But, oh my God.
When we eventually move, hopefully next year, I will have a room like an office where I can do it. But yeah, I'm on the landing, which I don't like really. I don't like being here, but it's better than being in the cupboard like I was before.
Are you staying in Lincoln still?
Yeah. Probably in the same village, but we need somewhere that's bigger and we want somewhere with more land. So I'd say, get off my land, like that.
Get off my land.
Oh, Bobby, you do have to lower the tone. You were born with a woman cave, just saying. Honestly, there's no cave there. It's a very small... I'm not going there. Can't watch Gareth Borgate football. No, I would agree.
Oh, no.
Absolutely awful.
You know what I mean? Like, I love England. I love watching England play in the past, but lately under... You know what? He's the most successful England manager, they said.
I know.
It's Alf Ramsey, isn't it? Because Alf Ramsey won it.
Big up,
you have to get a Spurs man in, you see. Whenever Spurs are connected with England, we win something.
Exactly. Big up, Donna. Thanks for the super chats the other day. I hope you enjoyed your convos with Mickey. I'm missing the footy tonight, watching my boy play. More excitement. Yeah, I'm not watching the football. Not a chance. I rang up Cundy on TalkSport once to thank him for his 28 games in 4 years service. Big up, Bill. I have
well
to
done,
say,
Bill. Woo!
I have to
hate
say,
that Jason
I've
Cundy.
got so many voices, recordings of me on TalkSport. I used to ring them up at least once a week on the sports bar and have banter with Cundy and Jamie O'Hara and Andy Goldstein. I've got some hilarious phone calls. I'm going to upload them, I think, to the community page. They're so funny.
Kate.
They're so funny.
I've never called them, but I feel like calling them sometimes.
Yeah,
Like,
I called Andy Goldstein just after Christmas, and he asked me what I got for Christmas, and I said bracelets, and he said, "Did you get any necklaces?" And I went, "No," and I started laughing. He said, "What are you laughing at?" I said, "You're going to ask me if I got a pearl necklace." And literally, we spent 5 minutes on the phone just laughing hysterically. Neither of us could talk. Andy Goldstein lost it completely on the phone. It was just hilarious. But I'll put them on my community page. They are funny.
He's a Man United fan, isn't he?
Yes, yeah. What's this? Congratulations to your friend Kate for winning a football content award. That's not me. Her game too. Yeah, her game too won it. That's right. Congratulations.
Yeah. Come on.
And also congratulations to Last Word on Spurs, Ricky Sachs. He got the silver.
Yeah, he got silver.
Yes, that's good.
That's quite good. Do you know what? I don't mind that show, but I prefer shows which have got a little bit more. I don't know. I shouldn't really say it online, should I?
A bit more controversy and a little
bit more controversy
and
like challenge people, like Savage shows like that, right? If only you know what we were talking about yesterday. He just has to calm it down with the people in the chat, you know, because you know, like you have to put people in the chat. They're coming in to watch you, right? And everybody's got different opinions, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got to be careful what you say.
Jim, why are you holding your head in despair?
Because I couldn't get in on the iPad.
That's better though, because you're perfectly in sync now.
Yeah.
I couldn't. It's not the iPad. I couldn't get in with the iPad. Kept telling me something stupid, like put an email in or some shit. I don't know. Sorry.
I think it sees you that they see you coming, Jim, and they make it more complicated. You go, here comes Jim. Come on, lads, let's get him.
It took me 40 minutes to get here.
You're so funny. You come in with your hands on your head like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders, and all because you can't get in on the computer.
It's meant to be easy, isn't it?
Well, most people find it easy, but you are of the older generation. You know, I'm just saying. All right. Are you all right, Jim Bobs?
Yes, I'm brilliant. Thank you. I enjoyed myself last night on Leo's stream.
Good.
It was very nice. Got told off after, but I just accept that.
Yeah, but that's because you're so loud. Honestly, you're like a bellowing foghorn.
You see, that still wants to come on. I think he said, have you got
I've sent him the link. I've sent him the link. Big up Kate.
About Greek food. He's Greek as well, so
thoughts on Everton getting deducted points, so unfair. Man City getting away with it, brown envelopes everywhere. Just minerals, we did talk about it earlier. Our Chelsea and Man City get away with it so much, and yet Everton get absolutely screwed. I mean,
is that the Chelsea fan, or is that
not Johnny Mineral? This is a different guy. This guy's Arsenal.
Maybe Chelsea and Man City have got more to go through, more paperwork, and it's a bigger deal.
But it's been going on so long.
But see, now they've deducted 10 points off of Everton. They're going to have to deduct points off the other two and all when it all comes to light.
President, doesn't it? Massively, and especially as Man City have got 115 pending charges. I mean, that's not that's massive. Oh God, Colin's dreaming about Stell now. Jesus. She's working her way through the Spurs community.
You've got so many men on the go.
Mind you, Elly, I've got to say, our private chats yesterday had me in absolute hysteria. I'm not going to repeat any of it.
Puddle duck. I used to do that for the kids.
It was so
I
funny.
created characters. I should have been an actress, really.
Yeah. So no, you should. I think you should have been a chef, Elly. I think you should have been
a chef or an actress.
Elly, how many rooms you got in your house? That's another room I haven't seen.
This is my nephew's house. This is my nephew's because I'm up in Lowestoft.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking after his pets. He's gone to Lanzarote, so I'm pet sitting.
Jason, I appreciate that. I started reading it and I thought, bloody hell, I loathe all these YouTube channels and most of the people that present them. Sorry to those of you that are sat in here right now. This is the only one I bother with now. It's the most enjoyable. Thank you, I think.
Jason, yes. We're here to please, aren't we?
Yes. Johnny Minerals is friends with Minerals FC.
Okay.
So they are pals. Big up.
Is that Minerals? Is that like is it a name that everybody uses?
Don't know.
There's quite a few Minerals, isn't there? There's one who goes on. Maybe it's that Minerals. So you go on THFC rants in the night time.
I'm not sure. What's
Might be.
To Arteta, he's got away with so many sideline antics. Yeah, he's getting punished as well. I don't actually know what they're going to do. I don't know if there's any breaking news about Arteta.
Yeah, he goes crazy, doesn't he?
He's been charged. He's been charged by the FA, but I don't know exactly what.
For what? What's he getting charged for?
Gobbing off after the Newcastle game. Good afternoon, Stell. Are you well?
All right, Stell.
You're right. Do you know what? I just realised I'm an ex-Kate show. Got to wear a hat. For
That's it. That's better.
That's it.
The hat game is strong.
The man from Del Monte.
I've got my hat here.
Oh, that's a stunning look. A stunning look, Jack.
You've got a fan here still. Look, a fine gentleman. If he gets on my side, Mr. Levy will give me a big bonus at the year end.
Donna Cullen came on my show last show we did and asked if she could get into my bed. So
I know she just
I
said
swear
that
on my life. I swear. I was like, Donna, hey. Daniel Levy won't be happy. Daniel will not be happy.
Yeah, Jim, the ever optimistic Jim, yes. Arteta's been charged, but I don't know what's happened to him.
Oh, well, I like to see the good out of it, okay? Because it's always good to look at. Yeah. Always look.
I want to see what the real Donna Cullen looks like.
Probably about 6'4" with a beard and a man.
You got rid of him still.
Big up, Future. You beat me last week, still, when we did our Premier League predictions. You got 5, Elly got 8, and I got 4, which is rubbish.
Come on.
Oh wow, Ellie's good.
She's pretty warm at that, isn't she? She's good.
She
does well every week.
Yeah.
She's 6'4" at the minute against me.
I signed up with clubs, that's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you've got a couple of correct scores, so
yeah. Uruguay beat Argentina last night, and I predicted 2-0 to Uruguay.
Really? You should have
it. Yeah. Ben doesn't like the hat. I'm going to change the hat. He doesn't like it. 1 minute.
Oh, hello.
Who don't like it?
All right, so this is the original. That's the original.
That's it.
Yeah.
But I've also got this one.
Oh,
the man from Del Monte.
I like this one.
That would have gone with what Savile was wearing yesterday.
Yes, for the football awards.
He's wearing a white jacket, I think, or off-white, and
brown roll neck.
Brown, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the video.
That's brave.
White jacket. His category.
Was it Liverpool? A Liverpool thing?
Did Expressions win anything?
Everyone was predicting Man City guy was going to win it.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Last Word on Cop, I think it was called.
Last Word on Cop.
Good Can I say something about the
Go
Content
on.
Creators Award? Right? And I mean this in the nicest possible way, right? If ever there was a day ever where Tottenham Away was asked to attend the awards because we've been nominated, I wouldn't go. I would not go. Right.
Controversial.
And I know it's an event where everyone gets recognised for all the work they've put in on YouTube, and everyone gets to go and meet other content creators, and you can network and maybe get some collaborations going. But for me,
Yeah.
I think the Content Creators Award stinks. And I'll tell you why. There's so many good channels out there, so many good lower level channels or channels where the debate is really spicy. 90% don't even get a look in, right? And it seems to be the ones that either play the game or have got a lot of friends who vote for them to be nominated that get a look in, okay? I remember when Tottenham Away was at 11,500 subscribers, right? We were bigger than Henry Wright, Sean Butler, Sava, last one on Spurs, bigger than all of them. Not even a look in. And it's because we had this, Levy's the problem. Levy's got to go. Everyone in that world of awards and clout, you don't talk the language. And I just thought, do you know what? You've got to basically be something you're not 100% and be something a bit different to get recognised. Don't get me wrong, there are a couple of people that will slip through the net and they'll get in. Like Sava's one. You know, Sava's more from the world I think I operate in. So he's got some recognition there. But in general, no one's like that. And there's I'm not going to mention names, but there's one Spurs YouTuber who to me is a nobody, and he's there. And I'm like, how are you? And when I looked at the YouTuber background, for me it was a sympathy vote. He's there on sympathy. And I just thought, you've either got to be like them or you ain't got a chance. You ain't got a chance in hell. And I just, so if ever Tottenham Away was offered a place or we were put up for an award, I'd say thanks, but we're not turning up. And that's just how I feel. So
Still, why did you shut your channel down?
No, we never. Someone else shut it down for us.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, we breached. So, you know, sometimes you see people do a reaction video and they put like the video they're talking about in the top corner of the screen, and they're like, look, listen to what he has to say. And they like Terry Flewis does it a lot. He does it every couple of weeks. He does it. He reacts on what people like Expressions, Mark Goldbridge, and people like that say, okay. We did that. And there's a rule called fair terms of use, but it turns out we broke that rule. And because of it, they shut us down. And then we appealed it. They denied the appeal. And then we got a lawyer involved. And the lawyer said, look, they can't do that by law. The problem was, if we fought them, it would have taken 9 months and about 30 grand of legal battles. And do you know what? We weren't big enough to, it made more sense just to start again, basically. So that's how it goes. Right. Lesson learned, though.
Yeah. Donna wants to spice things up with Still.
Totally. You can pay for it as well.
Mineral says, question for Still, have you been mudding the wrong uns?
I don't speak gangster. Sorry.
Have you been calling people out that have been? No. There you go.
Are you know what that meant, Kate?
Of course I do.
What's mudding the wrong uns? I don't know what the wrong uns is. What's mudding? Like?
Means calling them out because they've said things that weren't true. Or
why did you say, have you been calling out the wrong uns? Why do they put mudding?
I'm down with the kids. Just, what can I say? Best new content creator went to the Manchester Derby. That's who won it. So, and then 1 minute.
That's the City guy won it, did he?
No, that was Man United guy.
The Manchester Derby.
Let me ask you a question, right? The channels that you watch the most, or the channels that you like the most, did they come first, second, or third in anything?
No, they weren't even nominated.
That's my point. This is my point I'm trying to make. This is why I just feel...
because it's a panel of people that choose. They've chosen those select people to choose the people that they like.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not. It doesn't represent the real people that are watching. If you know what I mean, like loads of people watch different things. Like if you're watching a show, like you want it to test you and to push you, right, and make you make loads of comments in the comments, you know, and be a little bit controversial as well. It seems if you're in the status quo, you get pushed up in those awards.
Well, I thought it was about being honest, talking about your club.
No, it's not. It's about fitting in with the agenda as well. If you're all leave you out, they're not going to give you an award for it, are they? Come on. But I did see, what was I going to say? Expressions didn't even get in the top 3.
Oh, didn't they?
No, because I think he is hugely entertaining and hilarious. But Fabrizio Romano won Best Influencer, and Mark Goldbridge comes second. I can't remember who comes first.
Why does Fabrizio Romano win Best Influencer? Come on. Sorry,
Donna, they might make just for you. These channels wanting fans to engage with them apart. I would like to point out, and I'm going to be completely shameless when I say this, if I ever got nominated, which it would never happen, but if I did, hell yes, I would be going. Hell to the yes. Get glad rags on and go. Just for the crack. 1,000,000% I'd be going.
You and Elly have actually got a good chance.
You've
got a good chance. No, hear me out. There's a big promotion across football for the women's game. This has been happening at youth football as well. And more female content creators are going to get recognition. There's a push for it as well. You're in the right space.
I think they should at all.
Yeah, I think we're good. Entertaining.
Which ladies are representing Spurs right now on YouTube, other than you two?
Holly Agambar.
And Mia.
Yeah, Holly.
And Mia,
right, so,
Mia.
So between the 4 of you, someone's got to get some clout at some point, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm the smallest of them all.
Yeah, but we're growing.
Holly plays it safe though. Holly's content is safe. She plays it safe. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. But that will probably actually give her more chance of getting a content creators award.
Yeah.
But I just think people want that good debate where people like, when do you ever see on Last Word on Spurs, for example, and it's not me having a go at them, I'm just saying it as it is. When do you ever see someone say, Lee, I think you're wrong, mate. I totally disagree with what you just said, Lee. I don't understand where you're coming from. That, let me explain. You never see that. You just don't get it. But that's
and I think Saba would be better having you on because you'll disagree with him. Right? Like, you know that show that you do just lately? That's a really good show.
Thursdays.
Yeah.
What's
it called? Unleashed.
Unleashed, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, that's a good show because you've got Will as well. And Will will bring in stats that are proven, and then you'll get people saying, no, and then they'll go against him. And then he'll just back it up. And then there's a big debate, and it's really good to watch.
Yeah.
You don't want people to be all nicey and agreeing all the time.
This is why you two have got a good chance of getting on that roster, on that list one day. I'm telling you.
Kate and Elly walk the middle path for the most part. I don't know if I walk the middle path. I think I'm actually quite controversial at times, but maybe I'm not.
He says you're not politically and are not politically incorrect.
No.
Yeah. Well, we try not to be.
To be honest. No, go on, Elly. Sorry.
I don't want to come across as a bitch.
No, that's my job.
No, but I've got my opinions. Like when I go into Saba's room, I'm always against something in there.
Elly,
yeah,
bitch.
Is that Perchy or Saba?
Saba obviously doesn't think that I'm controversial at times, but then Saba thinks my shows are all fluffy and nice, which I don't agree with. I think if I've got an opinion, I'll say it to anybody. If they don't like it, then it's fine.
At the end of the day, people run their channels how they want to run them, and however they do, it's up to them. But it's, if you people go in there or not, Some people like the controversy, some people like the arguing, some people like the nice channels. You just find a happy medium. You have debates in here, but it never gets out of hand. No one's shouting over each other. That's how I think it should be done.
Sava's
I know it's your Sava. That's why I addressed you as Sava. I said you think all my shows are fluffy, but I don't have much controversy on my show because I don't really have any heavy debating on my show.
People run the shows how they want to run them, and that's it.
Well, we can wind people up, though, can't we, Kate? Me and you can wind people up.
Yeah, obviously, because look, we're winning the league. Well, that was
not
just
all nicey.
That was Jim and Cooves, but everyone's entitled to their opinion at the end of the day. I will always argue my own.
I said we are winning the league.
Yeah, I'll always argue if I think someone's wrong. Don't matter who it's with, and if I don't agree with it, that's it. So yeah, that's just me. But I don't want a channel filled with screaming.
What was that? Did they say we're the sexiest YouTubers?
No. Donna said that about Sava.
Good shame. Come on, Donna.
Exactly.
Give the girl some credit.
Well, right. The difference between fan shows for me is some are more of a conversation and others are more of a debate. Exactly. But me and Elly disagree on a lot, and me and Mia disagree on a lot, and you and Elly disagree. Elly and Mia disagree on a lot.
But when we was putting our show together, To Dare Is to Debate, and we were all putting in ideas, we were all disagreeing with one another what should go in, isn't it? But we just get on with it.
That's right.
We don't take it as a spite on what, if you present something and the other two say, I don't think that's a good idea, just take it,
I just think, you know what it is? I think a lot of people use YouTube as an escapism, especially in my lunchtime shows. They're in their lunch hour or they're chilling out, that nobody wants to come on and see doom and gloom and screaming and shouting. I just think we bring a chilled vibe, and that's how I always wanted it. I never did it to become a big channel or to get any nominations for nothing. I did it because I enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, it is a bit of doom and gloom at Spurs down at Spurs now because we've got Dyer and Davies back.
Oh. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. But are you going to be watching the football tonight still?
It's international, isn't it?
Who is it?
England and Malta.
Oh, it's England.
I'll be honest.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I lost interest in following England after the '98 World Cup. I haven't liked the managers. I haven't liked the football we play. It just doesn't. I can't get excited by it anymore. I know what's going to happen. They're a bit like England, like Spurs to me. Fill you with hope, and then in the end, you're in the mud. You get bantered. You're the last.
Well, Kate, I'm going to go because I need to go to the toilet before Ben's room.
Well, thanks for sharing that. You could have just said you've got to go.
I only need a wee.
All right, thanks. See you later, Jimbo.
All right. See you later, Still. Nice to see you. See you later, chat.
See you later, Jim. See you later,
my wife.
See you, Jim.
Honestly, he's murder. Just go. Honestly,
he's done about 20,000 kisses before it goes to the week.
Honestly,
I take it back. I take it back. You ain't getting a content award. you ain't getting no award. There's no award for this channel. Forget it.
Oh my god. Yeah, it is coffee time in a minute. But no, like I say, I can understand what you're saying about the award still. It is one of those things where if you fit that sort of narrative, you're going to be nominated. And someone like you, same as Tottenham Montoya, you are very sort of pro Levy out, and that probably doesn't fit in to sort of what they want to promote. Because I mean, last word on Spurs, I don't watch it. I've seen a few, but it is very nicey, happy.
Yeah, look, there's nothing wrong with wanting to put a positive spin on everything, but the problem is there comes a time where positivity only gets you so far. There's got to be substance to back it, and if the substance ain't there, you've got to question it. You've got to challenge it. If we can't do that, see, what I think the biggest problem across all of YouTube is at the moment, and no one like properly calls it out, is that this word negative needs to just stop. Calling people negative needs to stop, right? So if I disagree with you, right, if Elly's opinion is different to mine, my go-to can't be you're negative, right? It's negative for me to call you negative because I don't have a positive, constructive challenge to what you think. If I could challenge you constructively, that would be me being positive. But by me saying you're negative because your view's different to mine, I'm actually the negative one because I failed to put a positive rebuttal on it. I don't want to get too complicated with this, but the biggest problem across YouTube is fake positivity. I see it everywhere. Too much energy on being fake positive. You don't have to be like ultra negative, like we're going to get relegated, the club's finished. That's ultra extreme. But you can say, look, we're not going to win the league because the squad isn't good enough. The manager's only been in 3 months. No manager has come in with a squad like this and won a league title in their first season. There's nothing to back up winning a league. For me, if we get top 4, brilliant. I will just take that, and anything above that is a bonus. Now, if someone says, no, we're going to win the league, we're going to win the league, you're negative for thinking we can't win it. It's literally a case of fuck off. Like, please stop. But this happens on every channel. Every channel I watch, this happens. Whether it's Man United fans, Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea. It's not just us Spurs fans. That needs to stop. Just the way we use the word negative, it's almost like drinking water now on YouTube. Same thing. Drink water, call someone negative. I don't know. Do you see the same thing happening? The way people use the word negative?
Yeah, 100%. Sorry, Saba, I wasn't saying that you fit a narrative. I was saying Stell had said that certain narratives will never win awards, like the Levy out. That's what I was referring to. And I don't know why you're coming for me, because it was nothing to do with you, funnily enough. I wasn't talking about you. We were talking about something that we were talking about before you come in. So there's no need for me to back up anything because it was a conversation we were having before you even entered the room. But there we go. But yeah, I agree still. And I did say in my chat that I didn't like people being called negative, and I didn't like people being called deluded, or because it all gets into insults. And like you say, there is a toxic positivity, and a lot of people want to see that. That's the trouble. They want to see people saying everything's great, everything's wonderful, and everything's perfect at Spurs. So that's just how it is. You know?
Yeah, it's like that guy that said to you, you don't think we can win the league, Kate. You're an Arsenal fan. It's like, how have we got to that place where that makes any sense at all?
I know.
But like I said, I see Arsenal fans do the same. If you don't think Arteta can win the league, you're not a gooner. Go support the Spurs. It's like, but I don't think Arteta can win the league. I'm allowed to think that.
You're basing it on what's in front of you and what our squad is like, what is their squad is like compared to Man City's squad. They've got much more chance of winning it than us. Because look, it's the proof in the pudding now. We've lost 2 of our players and two to injury, 2 to suspension, and we've lost 2 games. So that's proof of the pudding that we're not good enough.
No, exactly.
However good the other players are, you need the key players to feed the good players up front. And that wasn't happening against Wolves. And Chelsea was just an anomaly. That was just a freak show.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm going to call it a day
freak
because it was only going to be a quick stream. Just to say hello.
I think Donna's going to come round yours tonight still. She's on her way.
Mate, listen.
Get ready, brace yourself.
Embrace the 2,000 super chats you've just got, right?
Yeah, they're very much appreciated.
Kate, do you think there's a Spurs fan in the community that doesn't believe that the players like Dyer, Davies, Sessegnon, and all the others, they need to go? Do you think there's fans that actually think no, we can progress with them still? We just need to buy 2 or 3 more players, but keep the Dyers and these slot as well, and we can still be successful. Do you think most fans now, or all fans now, think look, they really have to go? This, it's just not working. Yeah.
I haven't. I mean, I've spoken about it so many times on this channel. I haven't seen anyone defend them. I've seen people say, oh, well, like Højbjerg is a good squad player. But as far as Dyer, Davis, Cess, I've not seen anyone say anything about keeping them. They were after the pre-season, but now I don't see it. Do you, Ellie? Have you seen it?
There's a few who still think Dyer's a good squad player, but not many.
No.
Not many. I think most people are coming round to say, look, we've got to get rid of them. And you go on Twitter and it's all there to, you know, they're the most controversial fans on earth, the ones on Twitter, and they're really dead against Dyer and Davies.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Jay wanted the addition of Harry Maguire as well.
Jay is like on the fringes of the Spurs fan base, where he right. Jay's such an interesting Spurs fan. Do you know what? I kind of like him. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like him. He sits on the fence. I know you say I do, but he sits on the fence. I do see that point. I do see this point, but then he always seems to drift to fake positivity. He'll always find a way to just defend Enoch, or But Harry, if the club want Harry Maguire, I can see how it can work for us. It's like, Jay, whoa, just stay in the middle. Just don't go that way. Just stay in the middle. If Spurs signed Harry Maguire, I think our social media would just collapse.
Yeah, I think so.
The hate would be awful. Could you imagine? Imagine breaking news: Spurs secure £60 million Harry Maguire to bolster defence in January.
Oh my God, I can't cope.
Nightmare.
When the links were there, I was
bring another Dyer in.
Yeah, exactly.
All
I can tell you is if you go on X and go to Football Content Creator Awards, they're all the categories and winners are listed there. I don't have the link handy, but
nobody from Spurs won.
No one won. No.
Yeah.
See,
no.
It's weird. Like the biggest fan channel, We Are Tottenham TV, they're not even there.
Yeah, I know.
No, why not? Because they're
Is it members of the public that vote? Is it the public who vote?
No idea. I didn't even know anything about them until I saw Savra had been nominated. I never even heard of them because I've only been doing YouTube since June, so it was all new to me.
We tried to fraudulently get voted in to infiltrate the awards, right? No joke. I tried to pull a stunt. We went for the ethnic, diverse, and ethical award, and we said, right, well, there's one Italian, there's one Greek, there's one Afro-American, there's one American, there's one Indian. Let's go for the diversity. Let's see if we can. Mate, when I mean we didn't even get more than 2 votes. Okay.
Oh my God.
Even when we tried to scam it, it didn't work. Mind you, Iggy told everyone not to vote for us, so that didn't help.
Right, I'm going to call it a day and say goodbye because I've got a million things to do today. Thank you, Stell, for coming on. Thank you, Ellie, for coming on as always.
No worries.
Thank you, Donna Cullen, for your million super chats telling everyone how much you adore them. Have a great weekend, everyone. And I'll be back on Monday at 1:00. So have a good weekend and see you then.
Peace out.
Yeah, peace out.